Our topic for the progressive era is immigration. Objectives. We are going to talk about how immigrants changed and reformed society in the United States. We are going to hit the new immigration, Jane Addams and the Hull House, and nativism. New immigration. Immigration reached its peak in 1880 to 1920. Before the boom in new immigrants, most immigrants came from Ireland and Germany, but during the progressive era, there was an increase in different ethnic groups pouring in by the boatload. Some included Greek, Italian, Polish, Slavic, Serb, Russian, and Croat. Most of these new immigrants came through Ellis Island, where the newly constructed Statue of Liberty stood as a symbol of freedom. Jane Addams. Jane Addams was an American social reformer and a pacifist. She was a Nobel Peace Prize winner in 1931 and worked towards things like the juvenile court law, tenement house regulation, 8-hour working day for women, factory inspection, and workers' compensation. She is best known for her founding of the Hull House, which was the first social settlement in North America. Addams sparked her idea when she visited the Toynbee Hall Settlement House. She used what she learned from her visit in Europe and inspired to create something just like it in a working-class immigrant district in Chicago. The Hull House started as a kindergarten, but expanded to a daycare nursery and an infancy care center. The Hull House kept expanding and eventually provided educational facilities like secondary and college-level classes, as well as an evening class on civil rights and duties. With many donations, the Hull House transformed into a complex with a gymnasium, social and cooperative clubs, shops, housing for children, and playgrounds. Nativism. Nativism refers to the preference of established U.S. residents as to foreigners. With the massive increase in immigration, nativism rose in America. Americans believed that they should be given favored status compared to immigrants. Some examples of nativism in America are Manifest Destiny, U.S. immigration laws, Ellis Island inspection process, and social Darwinism. Let's review. We talked about how immigration changed and reformed society during the Gilded and Progressive era. We went into detail how immigration changed during this time period. We talked about how people like Jane Addams saw how new immigrants were struggling and needed some sort of help. And we talked about how the U.S. people resorted to nativism with the flooding of foreigners. Contributions page. Works cited page.